Greetings, everyone. How's it going? Today we are starting another classic game. AD 2000X. Household robots rock and roll were created by master designer Dr. Light and were enjoying their peaceful days. Then one day, the industrial robots all over the world went on a rampage and the world fell into total chaos. Dr. Light quickly realized that mad scientist Dr. Wily was behind the nefarious deed, but he didn't know what to do. Rock, having a strong sense of justice, volunteered to be converted into a fighting robot. Thus, the super robot Mega Man was born. Da 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 da, super fighting robot. Da 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 da, Mega Man. Da 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 da, super fighting robot. Da 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 da, Mega Man. Mega Man shattered Dr. Wily's plans 3 times and world peace has been maintained so far. But history repeats itself. No kidding! Dr. Cossack, a mysterious scientist, has invented 8 powerful robots and sent them after Mega Man. Mega Man starts for the battle again. This time equipped with the powerful new Mega Buster. Alright folks, the first part of this intro scene, this little opening cutscene, it's essentially the origin story for Mega Man, the original game. Why include it now in Mega Man 4? Well, to be fair, Capcom didn't expect Mega Man to be quite a hit back in the day. I mean, it gained steam and it was getting very popular. So they had to do a little backstory in the sequel in order to, get people more acquainted with Mega Man. Anyway, we have 8 new robot masters to destroy. First off, Toad Man. Alright, so yeah, we have a brand new bad guy to deal with, Dr. Cossack. Yeah, pretty much a Dr. Wily wannabe. In fact, the instructions manual, let's see here, let me read something off it right quick. Areas. Good evening, Dr. Light. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Dr. Cossack. You may not have heard of me, but soon the world will know my name. Over the years, you have been hailed as the greatest robot designer in the world, while my robotic creations have been totally ignored. I cannot allow this to continue. The world must be aware of my genius. From my Siberian citadel, I've sent 8 of my most powerful robots to destroy that titanium troublemaker, Mega Man. Once they have obliterated him, I will place his broken body on display for the entire world to see. Oh, it's dark. Only then will I be able to take my place as the greatest robot designer of all time. Now, before I continue, this section right here of Toad Man stage, because of the rain knocking Mega Man back towards the left when he jumps, use Rush Coil because it'll save you the trouble of falling into bottomless pits and starting this stage all over again. I'm just saying. Okay, yeah. Anyway, new villain, Dr. Cossack. Yeah. So apparently, it's pretty obvious that Dr. Light is the greatest robot designer in the world, and that he would get some, jealous eyes, and, well, Dr. Cossack decides, I'm going to use Wily Shtick. I'm going to destroy Mega Man and prove that I am the greatest scientist ever at all time. And here's the thing, folks. Dr. Cossack is Russian. Yeah. I cannot do a Russian accent well. I mean, I could do, like, comrade and all that stuff, but it's going to be pretty bad, so I'm just going to stick with good old plain old English. So, new guy. I mean, remember, according to the end of Mega Man 3, Dr. Wily died after the whole Gamma fight. Yeah, and this takes place about a year after the whole Gamma fight. So, And I mean, because, yeah, we saw him die, right? We saw him get crushed by that rubble. And that little blue dot that was in the tree, that could have been a bird. There's no way it could have been Wily Saucer. No, no, no. But it is good that there is some variety in villains, even though Dr. Cossack is pretty much copying Wily's shtick. Send 8 robots to destroy Mega Man. So, yeah. Anyway, I probably should be talking about who I'm going up against first. Toadman. Let's see. Okay. Toadman. Here we go. Like any frog, Toadman jumps like there is no tomorrow. His weapon, the Rain Flush, can damage Mega Man regardless of where he is because Rain Flush is actually acid rain because it corrodes, I guess. And remember how I said in my Mega Man 3 playthrough that Snake Man likes Toadman? Well, Toadman dislikes Snake Man because it may have to do with the fact that, you know, some snakes can actually eat toads without fear of poisoning. So, yeah, probably that animal instinct of eating a toad could put off Toadman. So, what do I know? Alright. Of course, what you're hearing now, well, what you've been hearing throughout this entire stage is good old Mega Man using his brand new weapon, the Mega Buster. Basically, you shoot once and you store up enough power to shoot a bigger blast. So, that's nice. Yeah, careful of this section right here because of these hopping piranha robot things. Ugh. Of course, I'm taking no chances. Whew! That could have backfired, but anyway, here we are, Toadman's level. Toadman's boss room. Alright. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. Now, Toadman is actually kind of easy to figure out. Once he gets pattern down, it should be no problem. However, you're about to see me screw up royally. Because, look at that. Look how much damage I've taken. And, well, let's just say that the result is not going to be pretty right now. Yep, I died to Toadman. Ha ha ha, I can hear the comments now. But I am not the only one who has died to Toadman, and that is a fact. Anyway, here's how to do it right. Just shoot, shoot, and slide, shoot, and slide. And if you keep shooting, Toadman will never do his signature attack, Rain Flush, which means if you do it properly, you will never take damage from him. See? Of course, it's just a matter of paying attention to where he's jumping and sliding and sliding and sliding, and in no time he will be dead. Yeah, that's pretty much all he does right here, and that's it. Toadman is history. So, one Cossack robot down, another to go. Okay. Okay, so in addition to Rain Flush, we are going to get a... Ooh, something. A Rush... Let's see, we got... Yep, Rush Marine returns. Yay. And yes, I will demonstrate him when we get to the Water Robot Master in this game. But anyway, let's continue onward to the next victim. There we go. Bright Man. A nice little light bulb on his head. Okay. I do have to say, I like this stage's music, because it's all, techno-y and like... Yeah. Now, these light bulb enemies right here, do not shoot them, otherwise the room will go dark. Now, if that were to happen, these green enemies, when you shoot them and they explode in a bright light, they will re-light the room. So, yeah, it's just important to know these things. There. Okay. Now, let's see. What is Bright Man's deal here? Look him up. Okay, Bright Man is a robot master that was created by Dr. Cossack to act as a light source on dark expeditions. The light bulb on his head is capable of emitting 1 million watts of power. Well, that's bright, hence the name. And, of course, he's been reprogrammed to be a combat robot. And his main weapon, the Flash Stopper, stuns and blinds opponents with an intense burst of light for a brief moment, as we'll see during this boss fight. Alright. I hate these little gumball shooting things right here. Okay. Now, assuming we can bring Dr. Cossack to justice, I wonder who else will take his place. I mean, a new robot master, a new robot scientist, maybe one of the female variety, because, you know, I kind of like some little girl power in my games. I mean, equal rights and all that stuff. But, yeah, obviously, this game was released in '91, essentially a year after Mega Man 3. And is this Capcom's allegory to the Cold War or something? Because by then, the Cold War had been over for a few years at that time. So, who knows? Anyway, this section right here, just ride these little platforms till you get to right here. An E-Tank and a 1-Up. Totally worth it. Now, the thing about the green ones, though, is that they can move back and forth without any trouble of falling. The red ones go one way, and when they get to the end here, down they go. And of course, the backtracking to the main part of the stage, it's not difficult. It's just a matter of, well, make sure you get rush coil at the right position and just go for it. Come on. And I hate when rush coil doesn't spawn in at the right moment. You just have to wait for the right angle, you know what I mean? And go. These grasshoppers. Friendly folk, aren't they? Well, that is until they leap off to their doom. I mean, we do need these grasshopper things to make it across these spikes. And Dr. Cossack has also taken a page out of Dr. Wily by lining stages with spikes, because, you know, he has read that spikes are Mega Man's #1 enemy. Why not? I mean, why not employ such similar tactics? I mean, he's probably seen footage of Mega Man's first 3 fights against Dr. Wily. Okay. Now, this section right here, be very careful. Do not shoot these light bulb enemies, or else the room will go dark. You will not see where you're going, because, as you can see here, we have to navigate using these platforms. And it's just a matter of moving. And of course, I do fine until I reach the end, where I do not shoot the last one, and it will cost me. See? So you can go ahead and shoot this one, because there's a green enemy that will relight the room as soon as you kill it. So that is always nice. But anyway, here we are. And of course, Bright Man is weak against Rain Flush, so you want to use that because, you know, water and electricity do not mix. Get it? And of course, Flash Stopper is similar to Flashman's weapon, as we'll see in just a moment. See? Mega Man is stuck, and he cannot move until he either moves again or gets hit. And of course, it doesn't really blind him or anything, because remember, it's 8-bit. There are no complicated programs or anything like that to, render at this time. And as you can see, it took all of Rain Flush to destroy Bright Man, so don't splurge on it. However, if you do manage to waste Rain Flush, you will have at least gotten Bright Man weak enough to essentially kill him with the Mega Buster. And now we have Flash Stopper. Alrighty. Anyway, folks, I will see you in part 2. Bye now.